Music's really good, though. Sound effects are good. The music's good. The animations are good. The models are good. The lighting seems pretty decent. The effects seem really cool. Gilgamesh bringing out his cool effects there, too. The death animations are great, too. There's so much about this that's just on fire, man. There's a lot about this, despite being an alpha, that is just so good. And it's not about uncovering the bugs, and it's not about, hey, you found an exploit and now you're top of the leaderboards because of an exploit. It's actually really about, hey, this is Gecko Mayhem, this is another Godforge video. The alpha is in full swing. Kevin of Chaos. A lot of people have been really getting into the alpha, having a good time, discovering what it's all about, reporting bugs, talking about the effects and the animations and the overall feel of the game, the gameplay loop, all of that. I've put together a video from my stream today. I've taken out all the parts where I've talked about the game or experienced certain things in the game. I hope you like it. So the alpha was released on Thursday, very early Thursday morning. And so on Thursday's stream, I hopped on and I played for my 3-hour stream. And it was okay. I got to experience the alpha and what's in it. And there are plenty of videos out there, especially the official Fateless Godforge video that talks about what's in the alpha, what's available. Simon released a video, I think on Friday, maybe over the weekend. And it went over basically a few things. And I learned stuff because in my Thursday playthrough, I didn't click. I didn't know certain things because they're just not obvious in the game. And these are the kinds of oversights in a game when developing a game that developers may not even think of. Such as, for example, if I go into the hero screen. So when you want to upgrade a hero from 3-star to 4-star, from 2-star to 3-star, even from 1-star to 2-star, if that's your jam. I thought you had to have a 2-star to make a 2-star into a 3-star, or a 3-star to turn a 3-star into a 4-star. But that's not the case. You can have a 1-star level 1 rare, and you can use that to level up a 3-star to a 4-star. You can use a level 1 uncommon instead of a level 10 2-star uncommon to level up a 2-star to a 3-star. And the game did not tell us this. And so I was leveling everything from 1-star because everything starts at 1-star. When you get a blue, it starts at 1-star. So I was leveling these Unkesenemons because I thought I have to get these up to level 23-star to use them as food. I thought that was what you had to do, but turns out you don't have to level them. So why they don't start at 3-star is beyond me. Why uncommons don't start at 2-star, I don't understand. It's a different way of doing the game. 10 signifies 2-star, 20 signifies 3-star, etc. It was a little confusing to me. The gear. So I'll grab someone who's actually got some gear. Now, I'm sure I've seen what other content creators have done in the content creator chat. They've been chatting and there are hundreds of messages that just appear overnight, right? Because my time zone's completely off. I'm basically 12 hours off UTC. So all of the Europeans are playing and living and doing stuff while I'm asleep. And when I'm doing stuff, especially in the afternoon, they're all asleep. So there are all these chats of people talking about their builds and epic this and legendary that, and I can't catch up. I just can't catch up with it all. It's just overwhelming information. And so today I'm actually gonna just push forward and figure this all out on my own. I guess I might jump on a website or two to look stuff up to help me out, or to save me from having to take notes and track stuff that's already been tracked and already been noted. So the way I understand it is there are all sorts of gear sets you get. Obviously, this is what you get in a game like this. I just figured out how to upgrade weapons. So I just figured out that when you get a weapon to level 10, You can chuck a duplicate weapon in and level it up to level 2. To level them, you need these things here. The God Steel. You can farm those from particular stages or floors of the cavern. And this is what I learned, is you can farm specific floors to get stuff. So I've learned that, at least. Not terribly au fait when it comes to imprints. And imprinting is basically something... What was it? I think it's under gear. Imprinting is a weapon thing, right? I don't even know what it is. But you can turn duplicate characters into an imprint, which is basically their spirit. And you can use a character to upgrade their skills, or you can use an imprint. That's one use of an imprint. The other use of an imprint is on weapons. So apparently you can, I mean, I don't know. Oh, you click that, I guess, and then you click that. And it takes you to the imprint thing, right? So if you've picked up these imprints, they're basically the spirits of the champions, and you put that into the weapon, and it locks that weapon to a certain faction. That's my understanding. So I figured a few things out. Of course, I knew about imprints. I knew about certain things, some champion abilities, and things like that from videos that have come out before. So, what have I got so far? I've got Odin. He's my legendary. This was my starter champ. I don't know if it's worth leveling Res. I just don't know how to gauge how strong abilities are. Her abilities seem pretty good. And she can do an AoE, and it seems to hit pretty hard. She's technically a healer, but she doesn't really heal that much. I don't have a Rezzer. This dude is a single target nuker. He hits pretty hard, but just against single targets, which is kind of lame. I haven't really enjoyed using Achilles. This guy's also a nuker, Icarus. He's actually pretty good as a nuker. Probably on par with Lady Shock. Dagonet I wasn't impressed with. I didn't know how to use him. But it's because all he does is he vanishes. Oh, and he can place defense down. Oh, okay, so that's good. Actually, that's... Yeah, I haven't been utilizing that. So he places defense down. So he needs accuracy, I would imagine. And then he can lock their skills. So actually, he's actually really, really useful. I should start using Dagonet a bit more. So I have been auto doing stages as well. I've been automatically clearing some of the stages in the caverns, the only area open to us. I got stuck on stage 40, which is this dude here, Pangu, is the boss. I couldn't auto it, so I went in over the weekend, and only just before bed last night, actually, I went in and I manually did this battle. So the challenge is defeat the stage while placing attack up on allies. Okay, so obviously I took in someone that can increase their attack. I don't know who that was. I don't know who places increase attack. You know what? It might have just been Achilles. He does it to himself. He does attack up and sharpen. So, yeah, basically I had the attack aura. I used Odin because he's really strong. I've forgotten her name. This Asgard chick. Achilles and Icarus. But I could do defense down. I mean, that might be good. It's just he's level 20. So I'll give it another crack just to see if it was a fluke. Alright. So Odin comes in with his AoE. It's not bad, eh? And she can wipe them out with her AoE. Oh, not quite. Okay, take him out. Right, so Osiris is going to get a turn. Yep, so Achilles, I think he placed that. So this is the other thing. I can't tell what these icons are. They're so tiny that I can't see, and they're always flickering like that. I don't know what it, I mean, if I'd memorized all the icons, I'd probably know what this is. It's obviously a debuff. Yeah, I don't know what the icons are because they're so tiny. It would be so much better if they sat as a bar above the head, separated from the health bars. Just completely separate, sitting above. Of course you can, whoops, you can go into information. You can't go into information. Okay. So Odin is my fastest champion. Cannot one shot, so she's going to get a turn. She'll do defense up. So I'll just go through and attack what I can. It's really good. This thing at the side is really good, being able to see whose turn is coming up. Very helpful. Oh, at least that didn't do massive damage. Alright, so I wanted to try and place defense down. Yep, so I got defense down on a couple. So that means defense down. And he's vanished. It's kind of hard to see that he's vanished. He should be a lot more transparent than this. But you know that he's got vanished because of that hood symbol. And everybody has increased defense. There. He's got decreased defense. And she's got a bleed on her. So I'll try and take out her. No, they have a shield. Oh, nasty. So and it's gonna get a turn, isn't it? Here we go. Ah, she cleansed. Alright. So what we'll do, remove debuffs and increase our turn meter. The thing about self buffs or AoEs or whatever is you can just click the skill again, and that's one thing that I really like, is you can just click the skill again and it casts it. If I were to click the first action, the basic action, it would be a random attack against them. I think it's randomly chosen, so that's why for your basic attack, it's probably better to choose who you attack. Alright. I mean, for this guy, it doesn't actually matter. He doesn't do damage. Except, we can do his massive attack. Ah, he doesn't do much. I'll use her ultimate, just to get us through. Nice. Okay, let's take out Achilles. Bam. And she's got a bleed. Bam. Alright, boss time. Except Lady Shock's about to die. Lady Shock is on her last legs. Right. There we go. Do it. Nice. Tengu attacking his own buddy. Alright. Bam. Oh, it's a huge hit. That's awesome. So Achilles does hit hard, that's for sure. And then bam. Alright. So with a little bit of gear on my people, and they're all being at least level 30, except for Dagonet, who's level 20, I was able to get through. That took me 5 minutes, but it's doable, and I can move on. I already could. I did it. I already cleared the stage, that stage. So, yeah, slow progress. I still need to get my head around items, weapons. I am not sure. Holy moly, 3.29k energy. What am I going to do with all that energy when everything costs 4 to 8 energy? Jeez Louise, it's going to take me all day. Burn through that energy. I'm just going to try to push my way through these deeper stages, stage 40 something. I know a lot of content creators and other alpha players are up to stage 120 plus, but I am still getting my head around where to get stuff, what to get, and things like that. So I've just been trying the stages I can do. I don't know if the portrait here means you can acquire that champion if you keep farming it over and over and over. But you can check the rewards and you see, well, look, I can get helmets. So claw helmet, not invoker. You can't? Okay. Hello, hi, I'm Zav. How you doing, dude? Yeah, I wasn't sure what the portrait meant. I think it's just one of the mobs in Wave 3. So that's Disruptor, Invoker, and Claw sets. So I'm assuming... Oh, you can now get Epic. So at the lower stages, you don't get Epic sets, because I don't have any Epic gear yet. Yeah, so in the final wave, yeah. That's good. I don't know enough about it. I'm still getting my head around it. I don't know how to gear my champions. I don't know what to farm. I just want to try and clear this. They're still getting XP, so it's worth taking these guys to try and get them up. Because she's hopefully going to become helpful if she's stronger, maybe? I don't know. I don't have a defender to put in. You know what? Shishi's a defender. You cleared 151 2 days ago. What? Who are you? Top 3. Far out, dude. That's sick. Maybe you can help me. Because I sort of need to know what to aim for to optimize. Well, not optimize, but you know what I mean? To get the right champions. Do you just randomly get them from any stage? So you just have to keep chipping away at the best thing you can do until a champion drops? Or should I be farming gear sets? Or should I be looking for gear stats? I don't know. I'm thinking just trying to get better stats on my gear is probably the better thing as opposed to sets. Because for Odin, he's the only legendary I have. Stages 5 and 0. Ah, they have a chance at heroes. Right. So if I farm the bosses, there's a chance of an epic or legendary hero. Or the 5s, obviously. I think the 5s give the God Steel, right? Is it God Steel or the Ascendant stuff? Oh, my first epic. And it's got accuracy. That's awesome. For Odin, I've got 3 speed sets on him because I felt like if Odin's going fast, because he's my strongest champion, it would be a lot more helpful. But I think initiative's just as important. I don't think Isolde's that great. She doesn't feel like a strong support champ. You must be an expert at the game now, Zav. I feel just so lost. Dude, that Confuse is good. Confuse is great. Skadi is probably easy to farm, right? Skadi's good. You know what? I don't think I've got a Skadi. No, I don't have her. I'm thinking speed boots I'll put on him. And then we'll upgrade them. So yeah. These are nice shoulders, I reckon. Heavy defense. I don't know, is it worth going to 16? That's a lot of silver. I can't afford it. Not yet. That looks good. Alright. I need to get more champions, I think. Icarus is good, yes. Icarus is good. Ah, if you're taking your commons and uncommons up to 4-star. Right, as 4-star food. Ah, that makes sense, yes. It's too hard to tell as well because it's alpha. Sometimes the XP bar doesn't change when you've cleared a stage and you wonder if they've actually got XP. Yeah, one of the issues I have is you don't know which wave you're on. I don't know if you and other alpha players have faced this, but sometimes I want to know which wave I'm up to. Shishi is top tier as a defender. Alright, I got a few of them. I might take a Shishi up, right? Because I need a defender anyway. What makes him so good? Oh, you can place a tech down on his A1. That's pretty good. Defense up on himself, so he's survivable. And he protects all allies. Oh, and a shield. Flip, he's good, yeah. No, protect and defense up. It's so weird how they always turn at the start of the battle, like, we are robots. Oh my gosh. He destroyed them. Dude. Bam. Oh my gosh, she did over 9,000. She hit for over 9,000. Yeah, it does, actually. The gameplay loop at the moment feels good. Because I've got little goals, like mini goals, I think it's made a difference. So I've started to look at the champion skills when I get them. I've started to, well, engage with you, Xav, to help me understand what's good and what's not good, right? That's helped a lot, I think. And actually being able to focus on the game has made a huge difference to me. Because last week I was distracted when I was playing. The main reason I was saying that I didn't play it much last week is because it clashed with the release of Mists of Pandaria Classic. So World of Warcraft released its latest classic expansion, Mists of Pandaria, and that came out 2 days before the alpha, and so it was still hot off the press. And so I was pouring all of my energy into mob. I got my warrior to level 90 basically in 24 hours. And there were a couple other people in my guild who got their characters to level 90. So we started smashing out heroic dungeons on Wednesday night. And then this alpha came out on Thursday morning, my Thursday morning. And so we were pouring all of our energy. Yeah, it is also the gacha I've been waiting for. I felt so relieved when I quit raid. So I was... One of my viewers encouraged me to play my raid main account because they saw my main account one day and they were like, dude, why aren't you playing this? You got 60 legendaries, or I've got probably over 100 legendaries actually, and all these. I had a pretty mature account, and so I started playing and I got sucked back in, and I was doing the Hydra and the clan boss, and somebody helped me build a Hydra team and blah blah blah, but it's just the daily grind. It got too much, especially with things like Cursed City, plus Doom Tower, plus Siege, plus Hydra, plus Chimera, plus Live Arena. And I started to enjoy Live Arena. So what I'm really, really hoping for Godforge is a good either Live Arena or Team Arena of some sort. Also, when you first start the game, you don't know how to use your energy. And I was figuring out where to use my energy as well. 150 billion damage sounds insane, considering my guys are hitting for a couple of thousand. Yeah, I didn't realize people were going to go so far so fast as well. People have just gone so far. I guess if Mop Classic had not come out last week, I would have pushed this really hard and I would have engaged a lot more, and I would have figured things out and seen what other people have been saying about the game. It'd be good if the team was saying, yes, we'll implement that in Alpha Wave 2, or we'll implement that in the next couple of days, or whatever. Because there are certain bugs they just don't need to deal with. People just need to put up with them. There are certain changes in the game that inform you of stuff and tell you of stuff that they don't need to change at this point. But things like the top end and it just being ludicrous, that's the sort of thing that they should be adapting and adjusting on the fly. Yeah, so critical bugs, but then they shouldn't just limit it to critical bugs. They should, I don't know, whatever. Who am I to understand development? Taking a page from MMOs, right? So Final Fantasy 14, New World, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars 2, even things that are not actually MMO, not MMORPG, like PoE 2. During testing phases, when they do bosses, often the devs will actually watch the top-end guilds taking on those bosses and watching the mechanics and watching all of their wipes and all of their attempts and all of their learning, and So the devs will sit in with the top end guilds that are putting in hours and hours on the PTR or on the beta realms, and they'll actually be adjusting stuff on the fly. In classic era WoW, which is OG vanilla WoW, they re-released it on the 20th anniversary. They released some anniversary realms, and when they released one of the phases with the new raids, there were some guilds that cleared the content within 90 minutes of it being released, right? And I think there was something buggy or there was something wrong, and so the devs had to immediately step in and roll back. And I can't remember what the story was, but it was something very recent on the anniversary realms, and they had to basically roll it back because something was buggy, or there was an exploit, or that kind, exploits, right? That kind of thing. It always happens. People take advantage of something funky. But yeah, these speedrunning guilds or the top end guilds, whoever cleared it did it very fast. Unless it's the weekend, right? They need to react fast. And it makes for a much better experience for the 99% who have not got to that point yet. It absolutely makes it a better experience for the 99%. And I know that for the big companies, they definitely have the resources to have their developers keeping a close eye on the release of new content. So it would be cool if Simon and the team, Dan, all those guys, Sham, were watching you guys at the top end and what's actually happening, either live or through the data or whatever. If there's a way for them to look at what you guys are doing at the top end. And it's not about uncovering the bugs, and it's not about, hey, you found an exploit and now you're top of the leaderboards because of an exploit. It's actually really about adapting and adjusting things so that they're not absolutely ludicrous, like I said before. Just adjusting things over time, so at the end of the day or overnight or whatever, making tweaks that make sense for that top end, so that when the rest of the people start to get to the higher stuff and start to experience it, it's a much better experience for them. I like this order slider at the left, where it tells you the turn order slider. That's really good. It's overflow. I didn't realize that was the mechanic. So the juice is the overflow. That's actually a really clever way to do things. That means if you do a higher level stage... now it makes sense to me. I was trying to aim it so that I didn't waste XP when I leveled up my lower level champions, when I was trying to farm them as food. Alright, no, I've just clicked. I'm just really slow. It didn't make sense to me until now. She's healing. She's constantly healing. No. I can't do it. Oh, it's tough. Dude. I'm going to give that another crack because I reckon I was pretty close. Stage 150 or 149? Okay. Crazy. No, not quite. Okay. Oh my gosh. How are you supposed to beat her? She just heals up. Alright, I think we're almost there. We're almost at the stage where I need to use their ultimates. I just need Lady Shock to be ultimatized. Alright, now. Ah! Come on. Oh my god. How? Oh, I can't use her ultimate. Oh, because she's somehow disabled? Oh, whoops. Oh, this is crazy, dude. Ah, I didn't get to use Achilles' thing. Come on. Oh, man. I thought I was done. Ah. Good lord. That is a nasty fight. She's just constantly cleansing and healing every single turn. Got an Achilles dupe. I do not want to do that level again, I'm telling you. Yeah, take the victory and don't ask questions. Hey, do you know how I got past Fafnir the first time? It bugged out after wave 2 and it completed the level. It completed the stage for me. You know what would actually be really good? Is if the icons were on this sidebar where it shows the turn order. If the sidebar portraits had the icons stacking out from them a bit. So maybe you fix up to 4 and then the next column is up to 4 and then the next column is up to 4, so you can have all the buffs and debuffs listed and they could be a decent size if they were next to the portraits and they just shifted up as the turn order shows. Because, yeah, at the moment, it's not great UI in terms of seeing buffs and debuffs. It might just be that I'm playing on PC. It might be that I'm playing in a windowed version of it. If I made it full screen, maybe they would be readable. But it just feels so bad to play full screen. It's just too big. All their debuffs, too. They're a bit clearer. They're not flickering, for one, and you can kind of see what they are. But it sure would be nice if they were sitting above their heads as well. Oh my gosh, she must be getting dizzy. They seem to be holding their own, eh? This seems to be pretty good. Farming this stage. I guess that's the thing. If you're just playing the game to empower yourself, get better, get stronger, and get further into the caverns so that you can see more and what it's like at end game and see what it's capable of, then just running auto battles is probably the way to go. But while I'm streaming and I'm trying to learn the game and I'm trying to improve stuff, I haven't really been doing a lot of auto battling. Not the chain auto battling where you just keep on going. Another thing that I wish they would fix is when the game window is not your focus, the sound stops. So background sound would be so good because every time you click off the game window, the sound stops, which is kind of weird. Music's really good though. Sound effects are good. The music's good. The animations are good. The models are good. The lighting seems pretty decent. The effects seem really cool. Gilgamesh bringing out his cool effects there too. The death animations are great too. There's so much about this that's just on fire, man. There's a lot about this, despite being an alpha, that is just so good. I think Odin's AoE thing that he does there is very cool, but there's something about it at the end of it where it just seems a bit too basic. The ravens are really cool, but just that blue swirl doesn't have enough to it. So a little improvement there for Odin's AoE would be good. Yeah, that blue swirl just looks so basic. It's like a flat colored circle. Oh, Scuddy's ice thing, the ice arrows though, that's really cool. One thing I like about this auto battling is you can turn off the auto battle and then you can go back to manual, like that. It's pretty cool. I wish you could look at their ultimates while you're in battle, so you could see what their ultimate is. Lady Shock goes down. Oh, everybody's getting one shot by Pangu. Man, Pangu's a boss? Dude. Actually, on Odin's A2, the swirl thing is really cool at the end. It's just the blue stuff on the bottom could be improved. It could have a bit of texture to it. Boom. Wasting their ultimates, but it's what they do, man. It's what they do. Same time, same place, same game. I will continue testing the alpha. I'll post to the Discord a bit more than I have been. And I'd like to see people here in my stream checking out the Godforge alpha and progress. And I will chip away at a little bit of progress offline, off stream, sorry. And just keep chipping away at these XP juices and getting my champions up, the ones that I have, and focusing on the few that I have. Skadi, Ramses, Odin. Maybe keep pushing Lady Shock, and I'll level up a Shishi as well if I can. And we'll just see how things go. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.